This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout.
And there's the bell to start round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both men step back for just a moment. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. There's a counter shot. They got out of the way of that right hook. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. No rest for the weary. Just missed with that hook. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter shot lands. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They better start respecting each other's punching power. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter shot. Missing with the hook. And he scores with the counter. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Swing and a miss with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh my, that's a game changer. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
Back into the fray here in round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. His stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. This is a high-octane battle. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. That jab misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go up.
This is the beginning of round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. We're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The straight right just misses. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Why weren't they more cautious? That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. These punches coming from every angle. Lucky that hook didn't score. This round can go either way. 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
And there's the bell for round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
No rest for the weary. Through the hook, it didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
And we enter the 8th round. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous. Like the
referee will send them to the corner and take a look at the cut.
Hey, are you all right? Are you okay?
So time back in. Let's keep fighting. A lot of effort being exerted here. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. So much for defensive abilities. And Spaceman goes down. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. The cut doesn't look that bad, but they're going to take a look at it anyway. And I can't believe that it's ended this way.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
A TKO. The argument's going to rumble on. The crowd aren't happy. The fighters aren't happy. They wanted to see a definitive end to this fight. These guys are going to have to do it all over again. But please, please, please don't give me another TKO.
Stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the